Hey, what is going on guys? My name is Gamertag and I'm back for another Fortnite video. And today I'm going to be sharing with you guys the fastest and quickest way to level up in Fortnite Season 4. Obviously Season 4 has been out for a little bit less than a week as of right now. I'm sure a lot of people really want to know how they can actually get to a higher tier in the Battle Pass to unlock some of their favorite skins, and then continue to level up quickly to unlock some of the rare variants, for instance the Silver Iron Man at level 125 and the Gold Iron Man beyond that. And as a lot of my subscribers know, I actually do V-Buck giveaways and item shop giveaways quite consistently on my channel. And all you need to do to enter in this giveaway is simply subscribe, as well as turning on those post notifications, and comment down below your Epic account name. That's all you need to do, and you're automatically entered in the next V-Buck and item shop giveaway. So I'm going to be breaking this video down into 3 different parts. There's 3 main methods to leveling up in Fortnite. They're all equally important, so make sure you watch this entire video, and I can guarantee you guys will be flying through the levels in no time. Now, most people are already aware of the fact that challenges are extremely important and critical to leveling up quick in Fortnite Battle Royale. Every week we'll have a new set of challenges that consist of about 7 to 8 challenges. These challenges are typically extremely easy to complete. For instance, some of them are to get like 3 eliminations at Holly Hedges, or visit a certain point of interest on the map. And on average, each challenge gives you around 35,000 XP, which is actually a ton of XP, especially for how easy some of the tasks are. So before you do anything, make sure that you have completed all of your weekly challenges. You can check this by going into the Battle Pass section and clicking where it says Map Challenges. This will show all of the current weekly challenges that you have unlocked. So simply find maybe 2 or 3 challenges you'd like to complete at a time, hop into a Team Rumble game because this makes it a lot easier to complete them, and just focus on completing those challenges. Now, as I mentioned, we only get about 7 or 8 challenges every week, so at some point you're going to run out of challenges to complete. Now this is where a lot of people get left confused. They don't know what to do next. This is why punch cards are very important. Punch cards kind of go hand in hand with challenges. They're essentially the exact same thing as challenges, however they are not time based, meaning we already have all of the punch cards we can ever unlocked. So we can go into our punch card section and look through some of the ones that we would like to complete and just focus on completing those. These are even easier than your average challenge. For instance, some of them are to harvest materials, like collect 1,000 wood. Some are to search a certain amount of supply drops, open a certain amount of chests, ammo boxes, so on and so forth. They are all relatively easy and straightforward. So find like 3 or 4 punch cards you would just like to focus on and just play the game normally, but make sure you are at the same time directing your attention and focus towards completing those challenges. Now there's a lot more to the punch cards themselves, but I don't want to bore you guys and try to explain everything in intricate detail. That's the general concept. They're basically like miniature challenges that can be completed throughout the games and in return give you guys a lot of XP. So again, firstly make sure you completed all of your weekly challenges and then focus your attention and efforts over to your punch cards as well. Now that's the first method. Now the second method honestly might just be the fastest way ever to level up in Fortnite, and I can't even find any dispute against it. And this is going to be the XP coins. There's different degrees of XP coins. We have blue XP coins, which are only weekly, I believe. We have green XP coins, which are kind of like the bottom of the barrel. Purple is next, which actually give you a relatively large amount of XP, and then the main and most amount of XP you can get from an XP coin is going to be the gold rarity XP coins. All of these can be found around the map, however, of course, the higher the rarity, the less likely you are to be able to find these. Green can be found relatively easy, you probably run across maybe 1 or 2 per game. Purple is a bit more difficult to find, but you should probably be able to find 1 or 2 per day, and then gold is probably going to be something you come across once a week. They all have their respective locations and don't ever move at all, so if you would like, you can look up XP coin locations on YouTube for Fortnite and just follow those guides, or you can simply just play normally and you will likely run across them at some point. Now the only catch is that the XP coins that are gold, the ones that give you I believe 15,000 XP for just collecting one, are actually weekly based. In fact, last season in one game alone I went and collected all of the gold XP coins that I could find, and in that game alone I got around 200,000 XP. I didn't get a single elimination, I didn't even take a single shot at anybody, and was still able to get nearly 250,000 XP in one game alone. So that's kind of an idea of how much XP these XP coins can give you. They're unbelievably important and honestly probably the fastest way to getting XP. However, a lot of people overlook these. So whatever you do when you play, if you ever find any rarity of an XP coin, whether it's green, blue, purple, or gold, make sure you go out of your way to go ahead and collect it, or at least take note of where it is located so you can get it in any game in the future. If I were to make like an educated guess, I would assume that if you were to collect every XP coin and maybe like 1 or 2 games alone, you could probably level up maybe like 30 to 40 times, believe it or not. Now this third method is more so just when you play a regular game. Sometimes it gets annoying, tiring, and repetitive to go around collecting XP coins or just going ahead and grinding out challenges and punch cards. It's a lot more fun just to play the game normally and try to go for a victory royale. So I did want to break down how XP works in a regular game, and essentially the quickest and best way of getting XP when you're just playing a regular public match as you typically would. So XP comes from three main parts in a game. This is going to be your placement, such as if you place top 10, top 20, or even if you win the game. The next is going to be survival time. Obviously, if you survive 15 minutes, you're going to be receiving a lot more XP than if you were to get eliminated within like the first 2.5 minutes. And then next is going to be your eliminations, obviously. Of course, if you get 10 plus eliminations, you're going to be receiving a ton of XP, especially in comparison to if you were to get 0 or 1 eliminations. So the best thing to do is find the perfect balance between playing passively so we can get a higher survival time as well as a better placement, but also playing relatively aggressively to the point that we're getting maybe 3 plus eliminations per game. Now if you would like to be very extreme about this, like let's say you're trying to maximize the amount of XP you can get, and let's say you've already completed your challenges, your punch cards, and grabbed all the XP coins, what you can honestly do is go into a regular public game like solos, duos, or squads and just hide in a bush if you like. Granted, eliminations do give you a lot of XP, but survival time and placement are going to be the most two important factors of XP in just a regular public game mode. So if you're literally willing to just hide the entire map, you can even like go on your phone or do something entirely different while you have yourself hiding in the background, getting survival time and placing high in matches, you'll pretty much see that this is a very efficient way of getting XP and leveling up fast in Fortnite. Granted, it's probably not enjoyable or fun, but if you're doing like homework or watching a video, it doesn't take too much effort to simply just put your player in an isolated location where nobody will find you or eliminate you quickly. And I will admit, I'm not entirely sure on the exact statistics. Like I don't know how much XP you get per elimination or per minute you survive, but I am aware of the fact that the hierarchy is as follows. The most amount of XP you can get from a public match is going to be pertaining to your placement, such as first, second, third place, so on and so forth. The second most important part is going to be your survival time, again like surviving 15 plus minutes per match. And then the third most important part of XP in a regular public match is going to be your eliminations. So that's the hierarchy of what's most important in a public game mode. Believe it or not, that's pretty much it for today's video in regards to the fastest way to level up in Fortnite. We went over challenges and punch cards and how to complete these in a timely manner and the most efficient way of going about this. We then talked about the importance of the XP coins, where they can be found, their rarity, and pretty much the amount of XP you can receive in one game from collecting these XP coins, which to me is absolutely mind-blowing. And then lastly, we talked about your regular public games. Sometimes it's a lot more fun just to play normally, so I wanted to share with you guys what you should be focusing on when you're just playing for a regular victory royale, as most people do. I can guarantee once you apply everything in this video, you'll be seeing that you are leveling up pretty much quicker than anybody else that you will ever get into a game with, as long as they're not buying tiers. Now, if you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, a like would be beyond appreciated down below. And of course, on the contrary, if you genuinely disliked today's video, then feel free to leave a dislike as well. And if you're new around here and would like to see more daily Fortnite content like this in the future, feel free to subscribe as well as turning on those post notifications. Nonetheless, my name is Gamertag. Thank you all for watching today's video, and I'll see you tomorrow. Adios.